Hi guys and welcome to FX Market Strategy. We continue our weekly forecast to look at the dollar index. We can see the dollar index did reject the 9160, which is this level right here. So what we can see is further down to the bottom side. Okay, as long as we are here, we can see this move toward this level. You can see this used to be a support resistance area right here. So we can see this down move all the way down to here. After this, we can see a correction and even further down to here, to come back to the 89.49, maybe even 88. Okay, so we're still bearish in the dollar. Every high was good to sell so far. Okay, that's our view in the dollar index to the down side. The euro index, we can see euro index, we can see an up move. You can see it did bounce back here from this area which is support now, used to play as a resistance right here. Okay, so it did bounce from here further up as expected, and that's going to benefit from the DXY sinking. Okay, so this is the wave we can see. After this wave, we can come all the way down to this area right here. Okay, so watch out. We are looking for a small wave followed by a big down wave. The bound index, as you can see, it's an uptrend. Okay, guys. So further up is expected, is in clear upward channel. So we can expect further up in this. Okay. So watch out. As long as we have this resistance is not broken to the downside, we can see continuation to the upside. What is the target? Is the top of this channel. Okay, you can see this channel has been 1 time, 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6 times right here. So what we can see is a further up to touch this this top of the channel. From here is going to be a good sell. The Swiss franc, we can see, is going to be a good sell to continue selling down. As we can see, the stock market is going up. The CHF is not going to be in demand. It's going to get sold off possibly. That was a big wave downside. We discussed this last week. What we can see, a small correction further up to come to this level. Japanese yen, what we can see is further down. Is going to probably continue going down with a crash. So what we can see is going to come all the way down to this level, guys. Okay, watch out. We are targeting the 91 in this scale. Okay, so big fall possibly in the Japanese yen. Australian index, we can see is further up, guys. Okay, watch out. This very strong uptrend, and this is expected to continue. And Australian and New Zealand, Canadian this year, probably both 3 of them are going to perform really good for another 3-4 months or so. So this possibly is going to continue up here, break this high, make a new high. So keep the eye on this one. New Zealand is the same scenario. What we do expect is just to continue going up, breaking this high, going up further, making a new high. The VIX index, guys, you're probably not going to hear this somewhere else. Okay, the VIX index probably going down to 8. And that means we're going to see the Dow Jones at 35,000. Okay, so keep the eye on this. You're probably not going to hear this somewhere else, as I said. So could be making a history low this year in this VIX. Okay, gold is going to be just like the euro dollar most likely. Okay, so there's a big chance this is a good buy from the 1800. 1800 is holding here. It did bounce. If we can get the right price action to the upside in London or New York session with the dollar index crashing and the gold is going up, shooting big candles, something like this wave or that wave, this is going to be a good buy in my opinion, targeting the 1950. Okay, US oil, guys, we are looking to go up to 70 this year, possibly a small correction. Next target 60. They want inflation, they want everything to go work. Don't be like, there are some reports about supply and demand and all that stuff, but technically what I can see, and also fundamentally I can see this is going to 70 this year. But anyway, 60 is the next target. Is this the best buy? Of course not. You do want to buy after it runs like $5-6 straight or something like that. You want to wait to take a correction, consolidation, then you take your buy. Okay, I'm just giving you an idea where we expect to go. DAX also, we discussed the 14,000 before. Now we are looking for 14,500. So we can expect a new high this year. The Dow is the same thing. What we expect is the 31,300 to be broken. Then we'll go up to 32,500. One of the biggest Dow runs. Possible target 32,500, guys. Okay, so the 30,600 now is holding solid. So multiple times right here. So this is a very good level. Okay, so if you get a small correction, then start going back up, in my opinion, we can see a big run right here. Japanese yen, this is going to be on fire, guys. I think we're going to probably see the 30,800. This is just going to keep shooting up like crazy. So keep the eye on this one. Okay, Euro dollar is just time to go back up as the dollar index is falling. That's normal. So that was like a very clear ABCD pattern. You guys, you can see this is AB, then BC right here, then CD completed, start reversing back. So what we can see is this to continue going back up all the way up here. Pound dollar is in a high price to buy 1.3727, but what I can see is the 1.3860, so we're looking for continuation to the upside as long as the 1.3650 is holding. Okay, as long as we don't break below this one, we should be good to 1.3860. okay. USDCHF, I can see it coming down, but I would not be thinking this is the best sell, because the CHF also could be weak. Okay, so you may get this to go down but slow or in kind of ranging. I would prefer USDCAD over USDCHF, as we can see the oil to be strong. So USDCAD target is 1.25 now. So as long as we are below the 1.2860, we can see the 1.2550. Australian USD, we can see the 7850, guys. As long as this 7580 is holding, we're still an uptrend. You can see this was a correction, was very clear correction, guys. How do you know this is a correction? You just see the candles, right? They come down, they go back up. They come down, they go back, about 60 to 80% of the move, okay? What I mean by 60 to 80%, if you get like 100 bips down, then you go back 80 back up, okay? Then you come 100 down, okay? Then you go back 80 up. This is a correction. This is not something like this. So this is just a correction, not a trend. A trend, when you get a strong fall like this, followed by only 20 to 38 correction, something like this, then another fall like this. So this is a strong trend, but this is a correction. Okay, New Zealand USD is the same thing like Australian USD. We're looking for up move to continue. Pound Japanese yen, possibly we can see the 150, guys. This is not the best buy, but I think as long as we are above 144, we're gonna see the 150. Euro Japanese yen, the same scenario. We can see the 128.70 or so. As long as we are holding like this, Euro dollar and Euro Japanese yen are very correlated to each other. So just how Euro USD is gonna move, Euro Japanese yen most likely just gonna follow. CHF is an uptrend. I think it's gonna go up, but be careful. If the CHF falls really strong, this may be ranging or even coming down. So be careful from this one. I still thinking this is gonna go up. USDJPY, this could be the only $1 pair going up, guys, okay? So this may come down to 104.60 or so and start reversing back up. Everything again is the dollar is just gonna be strong, possibly except Japanese yen. Euro New Zealand, we are in a very strong downtrend. Watch out for this one. We do expect the euro to be strong, okay? But this will depend on how also strong is the New Zealand. So if the euro get a little bit stronger, we may get this correction to go up all the way to here. So keep the eye on this one. This does not have to bounce from here. It may go out to 1.7050 or so, then start coming back. So I would not recommend selling here. It's a little bit low. I would like to wait to get just an up wave like this or that one. Then we sell it from here. This will be a better risk to reward ratio. Euro Australian, it did break this correction. You guys, you can see the correction I was just talking about. You go like, 100 bips, you come back 80. See that? You go back 100 bips, you come back 80. This is just a correction. And once you break it, you just keep falling like this one. See, this is a very clear trend, a very big move, right? The same one to here, very big moves. So this is just a correction. It did break, it's coming back. 1.54 is possible, but the same scenario just like Euro New Zealand. If the euro gets really strong this week, we may get one more up wave right here to this area, and from here we can come back. So we still want to take only the sell, but it depends on how the euro is gonna perform. So this is gonna just play the game, okay? Euro bound, it's better to avoid this one. What I can see here is just an up wave followed by a down wave. The last one is Bitcoin. The 30K is very solid number. You guys, you can see it 1 time here, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So it looks like everybody wants to buy. It will jump at 30K. So we are holding many positions here at 30K. So this is good. The very important number is the 4150. I think this is going to be broken. Once it's broken, we're probably going to go to the 47,500, which is a very psychological number, okay? Also 45 is a psychological number, but once we break the 41,500, 45,000 is going to be easy to break in my opinion, and we're going to be hitting the 47,500, which is a very close number to the 50, which is going to be a very strong round number, okay? And it's going to get a lot of attention, media attention, everything. So be careful from this one. Don't wait to 50. Try to take your profit a little bit before 50, okay? Okay guys, thank you. If you would like to join our signals, join our trading systems. We also have a Signal app. Please download the Signal app and join our service. Thank you guys and have a great day.